in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Only God
bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks on the side, I'm live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks on the side, I'm live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, Yeah. baby, I'm bad. I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better
I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
Only got one, so you better go live it up.
I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed.
Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ECL match, and we will shortly fix that because we're getting that from somewhere. Ah, that's our stream. That's it! Well, today we have a spicy match coming up, and this is Eastern Group versus Hated, playing for third and second place. Depending on how many points they will make, we will just have a look. In the rankings, they will get according position. Eastern Group with 36 points in second place, although the Circle is still playing today. And thank you very much for your follow, Disc Live. If the Circle manages to get 6 points, 5 points, they will manage to tie with Eastern Group. Which means, as far as I understand, the one with more matches won can win. So Circle is not out of the window for second place yet. And Eastern Group needs to make a point to solidify their place in the standings. For Hated, same thing around. If they make more points, one more point than the Circle and win, or 2 more points than the Circle and win, and don't win, they will be on third place. So that will be a spicy match, something in hands for both teams, which will be what they want to get. And we will have a quick look at how the whole predictions of you guys are looking. There we have the following, which is a lot voting for Eastern Group to take it by a landslide. Some believers in Hated that say Hated will take it home. And yeah, I'm absolutely hyped for this match because I really like both teams. And yeah, it should be interesting. The Eastern Group will play on the side of the Germans and Hated on the side of the Americans, and we will have a quick look onto the card. Let's go. Yeah, guys, write in the chat what you think about, don't know where the chat is for you, there. What do you think about the match? And who you think might win? Because I'm not so sure. We're playing HTD Egliz. We'll have a very quick look onto the map for the ones that already don't know it by heart already. We have a church in the center, which is close combat, but tanks can play an important role by locking down roads and access lanes for the infantry. As well as artillery, by the way. Any point can completely be blasted away by the artillery here from the center point. Also, checkpoint has some very clear and open fields, which you can't just run over because, well, the enemy knows how to shoot. And yeah, so also a nice team play between tanks and infantry can be very interesting. The same thing in Hospice. You have one open part, which very important parts, and then you have close combat where only infantry and arty can be can take part, because if you drive in here with a tank, puff. Yeah, so I'm quite hyped for that, and I think we will see a nice deploy of both teams. Both teams will absolutely bunker in their artillery, as far as I know. German side slightly advantaged there, as the buildings around the arty allow it to build it in better. But we will have epic rocket snipes from both sides anyways, which will partially negate the efforts, but they will still be worth it. If you can get off some shots with arty here, they are absolutely game-changing. Can be. This is. And yeah. I hope you guys will have a great time watching. I know that I will have a great time streaming it, and we will have a quick look into what squad we will jump. Oops. That should be his, and I think we will go into the game and already look how the pre-match stuff is going on and who we have there in the match, who's playing. Come on, take the game. Let's do some streamer magic then, and let's try and find it. There we go. And that was changed. It will already start, and yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to it. Just before the whole thing starts, drop your predictions in the chat. Who will win? Will it be Eastern Group that takes it in a landslide? Or will it be the underdog taking it with some sneaky views? The dear guys from Hated. Yeah. And there we go. There we have it. Loading in. We will wait for our squad to be created. There we go. I've seen it. Oh my god. In the start it's difficult to find it. But we have just a moment. Oh god. Thieves. Where are you? Here, Negat. And then we go in as a rifleman. We will spawn in the top. And we will go to a streamer place. And there we go. I think we will have no highlights. All will be interesting for us as well. And there we go. There you have the defenses already being built up. And we will quickly write that they will kick me. So it doesn't go under in the whole story. Yeah, RT here. Let's get some more interesting stuff. Very close. We have disconnect voice. Just a second. So there we go. Yeah. We have some built out walls directly in front of it. I wonder if they managed to block some rockets if they're not super precisely thrown. Yeah, and stuff around is missing so far. Let's go over to Hated and then we'll see. Oh, we get checkpoint. And ooh, look at that. Hated is a bit unlucky with the deployment of stuff. And yeah. Hated also some built up walls. Not much that, and we already have early commander drops here coming in. RT super ready. That will be a huge volley. Trucks also ready, and we are just ready for the match start, guys. And we will cast Eastern Group versus HTD in the match for 3rd and 2nd place in ECL. And let's have a small look here. How the deployment. Oh, ho, ho! Truck slime! What an epic shot! Eastern Group popping off directly. That should hurt. And here comes more artillery flying. And ooh, I think it's not the end yet of the epic snipes. Or at least hope it for our enjoyment. Let's go down a bit. There we have it. First trucks now coming through on both sides. Artillery falling on both sides. Another truck here going up on the side of Eastern Group. Just absolutely obliterated. And the first truck of Eastern Group is in the hard cap. But RT is falling down. And there we have the tanks arriving, trucks being taken out. And the first squad leads of Hated here in the center are here, but nobody else. Trucks and infantry there that was supposed to be in the point didn't arrive, so it will look like a retake for Hated. Only the tanks here on the top are already in position. We have the tanks for Eastern Group arriving as well as the tanks of Hated, and we already see a lot of explosions here. Yeah, so with these truck snipes of Eastern Group, Hated is facing a retake. They have a good base here on top, which they can improve. But the rest here, they have to focus now on the point, Mass of the Creek. And to push over the open here as we see something else blowing up. And let's see that. We have one of the tanks here with YOLO Link being satcheled by Crusader. Stewart going down in a bit. And yeah, very stable start for Eastern Group. Taking the point, making it 3-2 for themselves. While the Stewart here drives forward. And there he goes. Stewart going up. And there we have the RT falling in, and we will have a quick look on the map. Okay, so we have one guy from Eastern Group flanking around the back to set up some red zone Garys. The rest looks rather stable. We have the tanks here building a small pocket with the light, and the medium tank is controlling the top half with Halbert here. Yeah, very stable start and an absolutely epic truck snipe. Let's see how it's looking for the side of Hated here. Through the wheat field we have some action going on. With a medium tank here sniping away, holding this open part and helping the SGC counterpart of Hated to push forward. But yeah, direct push here so far stopped by artillery from HTD as far as it looks, and Eastern Group slowly taking control of the point. Yeah, let's see who's in the tank here. There we have Obelix inside. Yeah, I really wonder how this flank here is going to pay off. Somehow magically they come over quite a bit here over the field, and yeah, even though they're getting sprayed, they made it to the hedgerow. Very nice for the team. And I'll have a quick look on the map. We have the first heavies coming up now here for Eastern Group, and yeah, Luch's arriving to help out. That was a close one for Magnet. with the tanks here arriving. We have a quick look on Soon. They should know of the tank on the other side, and we will have a quick look if we can get Soon's cam in here. If this one's working nicely. There we have it. They definitely should be knowing of the tank. But the quality from the stream of him. Is this the strategy? What an interesting move by Eastern Group. Look at that! That's absolutely beautiful. Placing the Panther on top so you can shoot and see over the hedgerow. Wow! If that's not epic, let's turn off the cam here. That touches my little tanker heart, I'm telling you. Very, very, very creative way of using buildings in game. But I'm interested here to see how the push here is going. Because I think the meat grind here is the one deciding for the moment. We see her a duel going on through the bushes. But a machine gun retreating fire. Let's follow this beautiful. Guten Justin! Willkommen im Chat. RD Snipe! Short. Set. This means hated artillery. Ooh. Look at that. Nice bombing run for hated here. Taking out some stuff. But not enough, as they're getting counter pushed here on top. Ooh, and we have a tank fight. With the 75 here. Taking on the opposite side. Just fighting against the infantry. But the Panther there should be getting spots for sure. As already Pashano there was putting some pings on it. So let's see this beautiful position. Ooh. Look at that. Somebody was sneaking around the back. And that's not cool for the Panther because tank in the back, always not cool. Although it's taken out swiftly. But this means here Alex Didas has had a chance to build an anti-tank gun and lay waste on the marker that he's getting. Ooh, but look at this. Ham, Mr. Endgegner, sneaking around the back, and now will be soon creating some extra pressure here with some people hopping into their squads. They're all spotted though, as the OP there just got taken out and lived in here. Just took care of the problem, as we see here. Panzer IV going absolute ham in the meat grind, pushing through, pushing forward, getting shot at. Going hull down in the creek and having taken out an anti-tank gun. Yeah, so very nice use of the medium tank being backed up by the heavy in a bit safer position. Although the back here is looking rather dangerous for the team. Yeah, so see that. Nothing red yet. He's here though. Yeah, now he reacted for sure. Now we see a marker, and I think with Wiswell and Bauchspeck and the squads that are coming in, could become interesting. But the flank here being pushed out by Eastern Group. And yeah. Should we? Let's go. Because we can. Arty snipes now flying better. We have here white flanks of Kugus that just got sprayed down by Hydrantenwille. General in the back here against your new history. Fighting around the flank as well. And yeah, absolutely glorious. I think we have a tank push coming in here from the top. Oh. That's just a shitload of anti-tank guns defending the open area against the Panther there in the back. And the tank from far away sniping over. And actually, look at that. Tank commander should have a view on the tank, but here the tank is double repaired by 2 rep stations and by an engineer. It should be no problem for now and give them a chance to return fire if they find the thing. And yeah. Panther though a bit weaker with the turret sticking out, so if you want to perfect this, it would be nice to take a Tiger for it, but anyways, look at this epic setup from Eastern Group. Really creative. And taking out one of the anti-tank guns. And even now shooting towards the back here, where they have a tank that they damaged here with your link. And the tank battle here taking on a very big distance. While here we have both teams reaching their corresponding caps, and let's see what Smoker here can do against his old clan members, the clan friends. He definitely has fun shooting them. And taking on a bush. Defense so far holding here, but look at that. I think we just missed a bomber or something. As another anti-tank gun blows up in the distance. And the artillery it was. Forcing the tank to change positions, taking out the rep stations. And Eastern Group to rebuild the whole shebang. Yeah. And let's see how Mr. Kukuks here will deal with the enemy. Enemy is directly in front of him. He definitely knows that they are there. Epsilon here getting shot at by Cafe Bakes. Kuguks probably using the information from his machine gunner. Taking advantage of it. Here we have a Lux. Lux. Glirke, hey! Willkommen im Chat, du. And we will have a quick look on the map. We have a red zone area, we have some squads in the back doing some sneaking around. With a Disma here, and I think that will be interesting. As we have here, the medium tank also went down. And yeah, the match seems rather stable here from Eastern Group, that's slowly managing to push out. They're also concerned about the white flank and pushing around in a huge effort. And there we go with Kubuks. Now having put down his OP near the hard cap and trading away. Boyd back and in the action, starting to cap now. Inside the point. Let's see if Boyd can escape the RT. He put down a satchel charge next to the garrison, which is blasted by artillery. And yeah, that drop satchel, absolutely beautiful. And this RT, even worse. I wonder if the satchel takes out the Gary or his own teammates. Neither. But the Gary here under fire, shouldn't get another spawn off if Germans knows about it. Oof. Should be blocked as well, right? And look at this close arty support, followed up by the Panther coming in as well. Wonderful. And the hard cap carry here for Hated actually being blocked by players. Medium coming in. And I think we will have to airhead in support of that. Yeah, I think we will have to already have an eye on the next point. Eastern Group here pulling the tanks up together with some infantry. Gary brings in another spawn with Ziegli. And there we have two Panthers next to each other in the hard cap. Tanks now can form a happy little love triangle together. And yeah, take the initiative on this point. I wonder though where the Hated tanks are in this equation. And one of them is bringing shots in on this Panther here. And they're taking it out in the last moment. We will have a small look. Was a 76, so there we go, bomber coming in. That should be an offensive bomber. Taking out two squad leads. And with that, Eastern Group takes the next point. It's not all over yet. There is still one squad lead inside, holding on with his life. Tanks here still need to be repaired. And yeah, let's have a quick look on the map. We already have an attacking garrison set up here for Eastern Group. We have snipers working on it. And one of the tanks gets taken out. Very, very nice. And yeah, attacking garrison has been found. Rockets are being thrown at it by Mr. Core here. And let's see his shot hit the garrison, shall we? Wop! And that was a garrison. That was the attack options for Eastern Group for the moment. Squad lead can still spawn, still has the OP. So it's not all over yet. And yeah, here we have the heavy that took out the other one. Eastern Group already at the cap though, making pressure here. Boyd taking out the squad lead. And even though it's very calm here, it's not all over. But let's look at Messer du Krieg. angles here on top, having a good position to bring in an attack for his team. Can be supported even. And yeah, let's see if they manage to do this. Those tanks here, one of them is still up, the other on the outside flank. Yeah, and the Eastern group made a quick work of the soft cap area here in the upper part. Although they are being back surrounded here by him. So it's not over yet. Yeah, I think much still in stable hands. HTD playing a very safe games with their tanks, which probably was part of the downfall of this point here in Mazadokrik. But now they have time to rebuild and reconnect. Very spread out here for both teams. Yeah, let's find what Mr. Endgegner here can do in his position. He's one of the people closest here to the cap, so he probably will manage to... Ooh. Good shooting here for Mr. Endgegner, taking out squad lead and OP, and with that putting the defense a few squares back. And the man will be able to advance. As we have a small view on the Garinet, we see here is still a hole that HTD is plugging and pushing in on. And yeah. Good job here by Mr. Endgegner. Now we have great distance between both teams. And we have another push here being prepared as far as I understand from the map. The two, we have tanks coming in. We have here Big Bang versus another heavy. Oi. And there we go, first shot on a Panther, far in the distance, already sitting. Did it hit? No, barely not, but fire is being returned from the second Panzer. And the heavy tank, that was a close call for this 76. Going behind the bush. And we have another heavy tank here sniping away, and we actually have a gunner's view here, so let's see. The man doesn't seem to be working. Let's see if we can fix it. If not, nope. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, so yeah. Happens. Let's see, Alex Didas. Dirdas, wo he tot. I know. Takes him back. Have been a nice gunner view. But the tanks here shooting away. Blowing up the repair station. Yeah, I think the tank standoff here will be one of the next parts that could decide the stuff. Hi Ravanian. And Infantry too though. Hated so far seems to be dominant on the distance, although Eastern Group is focusing a lot of troops onto the flank here. With this medium tank here already taking 2 infantry. Oh, and they kill all. What the anti-tank? Who takes out the tank? What an epic play here by Bach. That will put music in the eyes of the Germans. And yeah. And Hans, hi, welcome to chat. Absolute epic play here by the anti-tank, juking it out. Epsilon though. Whoa, a beautiful grenade. Taking out OP and squad lead. And putting the guys here a few steps back. Let's have a quick look on the map. We still have a tank push being prepared. But I think here the tanks of Hated are in a slight high ground as far as I understand. And there they go, double peaking on 2 sides. And they have a very good view from here across the map. I think this double stack here can decide quite a lot. And with the first people writing their exceptions, what the result will be. Yeah, let's follow the push here of the 2 heavy tanks combined with infantry. Peeking around the corners carefully. Also Grainhout coming up. And here we have a little Puma taking on the heavy tank frontally, as it's expected. Of course he's shooting the infantry. But short work of that for the tank. Ooh. Just saved by the bell from this bomber. Was a weird bomb as well, didn't explode somehow. Yeah, should be interesting now what the response will be here for Eastern Group, as this flank is getting pushed, and we will have a look here at 2 tanks, medium and a Panther. Actually, I wonder where's the rest of the tanks. We see a very clear front line, and we see low resources. So we have 4 tanks, 1 heavy. 2 heavies now. Yeah, so they will be rolling up and probably trying to build up as well as they're fighting the enemy tanks now. Is it though? Behind there they stand. Yeah, so stalemate, Eastern Group now regaining control across the field with this wide push here. And I think we want to stick to this side of the map here with the... Exactly, that's why. With the heavy tank here. Bouncing once on the Panther. The infantry here fighting it out, and we will be back to the heavy tanks as soon as we hear shots being fired. But for now we will see what Chabiles here in the corner will be able to pull out for his team, as Alex Didas takes control of the cornfield by just holding down his left mouse button like a absolute champ. And I'll tell you one thing, for Weisskopf and Capital, that's no fun. Ooh, and there we go. Ooh, just a short miss for the Panther on the 76, who is taking cover now. Panther though also having taken a shot, and the other 76 now taking interest in peeking probably. So Hated here very, very safe with a good routine to keep their tanks alive. But also, in the meantime, not creating a huge amount of pressure on the enemy tanks. Do we have a tank up there? Yes. A medium tank. Pushing. Yeah, so here the other 76 already peeking again. And should be good. Torfisk is announcing his love for Crusader in the chat. What an absolute mallet. Who in here? Bam! Taking out a medium tank with one very, very certain shot. Good shot from Martin here. Good information flow on the side of Hated. And what an epic rocket here. Panther here on the job again, trading shots. Just missing. But he has a chance, although the 76 now definitely retreating, and with the Panther being damaged, he's now vulnerable. And the other 76 here in the corner is peeking out and takes it out! Ooh. Ooh. And look at that. Through soft cap alone, they're getting capped currently. How? Where are you missing something? Here on top, is this in the cap zones? Yes. Oh my god. Hated with the epic recap. All of the resources of Eastern Group are in the meat grind, which seems to makes them vulnerable for an attack here. As you just see a tank being taken out. Yeah. This attack here, the surrounding attack of Hated, just starts to cap progress on the Mesa de Krieg. And that's very, very, very useful. Welcome, TVPC. Balmy. One of 3 Balmies in the game. Is he the best one of them? Depends. Let's see if he is spotting with his binacles. Being counterpushed. Yeah, Eastern Group here being forced back. And with having lost one of their heavy tanks, yeah, and being down quite a few resources by that, they will bring up another one. They do a good job. Let's see. Hated here on a push over the flank. The push of angles here now being successful. Tanks probably interested in moving up here. And also Artie seems to be rather quiet. Yeah, Angles here near a garrison. Chopilas here defending it with his MP, taking one out already. Let's see what he can do. Angles with a headshot. But can he take out the Gary spawn? Just the squad leads though. Good job by Angles. Taking out 3 in the process. There we go. Fake. No, fake. Okay, taking him out. Counter pushing Angles here. Yeah, Hated though still somehow managing to pressure the cap, which to me is absolutely interesting. And with Artie falling around there, also keeping on this pressure. Hated, I'm okay! Danke für die 100 Bits. Old Nermer taking out Smoker. Old mates meeting through their iron sights. Yeah, and with his solo push, we say solo push, but behind him probably are several people. He has a chance to take out a boy, and he did it. Yeah, let's have a quick look on the map and then towards the artillery, as we have a look here building up. And yeah, very controlled game from both teams. So let's see how Hated Artie is doing. 3-man Artie shooting away, although Valday there is keeping them busy as Granaten Günther or something like this keeps him busy. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the Artie of Eastern Group and see how this one is looking. There we go. Also shooting away calm here with Pizza Mozzarella and Lera. And we see smoke, we see fire, we fly. Ah, it's interesting. Hated using the tank smoke to push their own squad forward. And absolutely beautiful grenade chain reaction for the guys here. Although they get machine gunned from the side, smoke helps them to get through to the next corner. Very good play of combined forces. And Chabeles trading. Not bad for this situation. Fake here, persisting. Let's see how he manages to go around the corner. He gets taken out by Kirt again. Kirt is making himself a friend here for sure. Yeah, and there we go. Dieshka gets taken out by a bomber. Kuguks won't run away from it this time. And with that bomber, Dr. Dolphin will push on. And it's very interested how Hated keeps capping through soft cap. Ooh, and what Valde is doing should look interesting too in a bit. He might be building a Red Zone Gary. And with tank fight. Hated here through the bushes, having a fight, shootout with the Panther. Panther also shooting back, but gets taken out by the 76, by one of the three. Hated building up an absolute tank stack, and here Bloody Johnny and Hellward are back on their OP constructed position, although they are burning. As we see Noob Master here sniping the RT from the field. And yeah, very interesting. Eastern Group here losing one tank after another slowly, and Hated being just this slight amount more dominant in tank gameplay, even though they're pushed back to their last point, which is nice. Yeah, they have 3 76s on the field, and I think if there's a time to use them, it would be now, because they pushed Eastern Group back by quite a bit. They have a nice front line up. Just the infantry here doesn't manage to get around this corner, and they need help. So I think that's what we should expect from them. yeah. Nico here. Coming through the stuff. General here flanking around, also interesting move. Yeah, and Jesus managing to move on. Very good shooter from SGC. And back on the garrison here. Taking it under fire. And we will see. Bisonator, that's not public, that's competitive. And it's almost a final match for the third place, if you're still here. Yeah. Angel's here. Finally! He has been working on this Gary for quite a bit. And he takes it out. Good job by the man. And yeah, with the tank support system here moving up. Slowly. With the infantry being a few hundred meters ahead. Very controlled but slow game. We see them moving up, and do we hear some bombing stuff coming in? Yes, one bomber here coming in. And let's see what the tank has to say against this. Marciano not being taken out, tank taking some damage. And there goes this defense bomber taking out the infantry here, but not the squad lead. Thanks Hansi Hansen for clearing that up for us. As we have 30 minutes delay, kind of difficult for me to do as I'm casting. Yeah. Let's see, Marciano, SGC. Two heavy tanks are getting double stacked again here by Cafe Bikes taking out the squad lead by Eastern Group, double stacking their tanks to give a response to this dominant tank gameplay of the German clan here. And yeah, they're getting flanked here on the back. Also just look at that. Sniped! Yeah, that's the down part of such a position. Once you're spotted and they have this thing, they will absolutely fuck you out of the world with this bomber. And we have the next Panther coming up, managing to take its place probably. And now with this tank being down, Hayden, you have 3 tanks. Look at this. Oh, where's the third? Not on top anymore. Maybe he took another position. So it's really interesting to me that they are not blasting the infantry like crazy with their tanks here. And we have a very nice fight here between the infantry, just shooting it off in the meantime. So yeah. I mean, they know what they do better than I will comment, for sure. But sometimes Masterlino here. Let's see what the man has up his sleeve. Also earlier played together with the players of Hated. Now playing against each other, and there we go. Counter pushing. Yeah, and I'm really interested to see how Hated plans to push back here. Because I think they have a chance. The infantry is holding, their tanks are dominating for the moment. So they theoretically should be able to counter push. Even though they're slightly counter-pushed by Eastern Group's infantry as far as we can see. But, yeah. These 3 tanks here. Oh, they're still in 3. Crazy. I don't even want to know how much resources for tanks HTD has right now. But they definitely take here the high ground here, sniping down with their machine guns. I think it's time to get sniped. Let's see where the shots are coming from. And with 3 tanks holding a similar corner, it's definitely difficult for the guys here. Oop, that was just a pot shot. The real tank is coming up only on the side. And Senator, this is an admin camera where we stream the match for you guys to enjoy it. I hope you do. To have this different view. Okie. Let's follow the man, the myth, the legend, Shano here. One of the stronger shooters, taking out Kellerkind with an absolute headshot. One of the stronger shooters of Eastern Group. And he is in an absolute crossfire here. 3 tanks to his right, infantry to the left. And smoking his way forward. Yeah, tough situations for the squad here. Did we just see a tank go down? Yes, we did. Epic work by the tank here. We will find him. Just a second. He's damaged though. Doon here with Kazon as shooter. Next to the rep station. 1 heavy tank down for the side of HTD. But I think they have a bit of work here with Eastern to regain this control in the tank part. We need to see some anti-tank guns too to help that, probably. As we have a medium tank here also moving up. Let's see, Sitch here. Sitch versus Sirius. Commander versus Commander. Sitch takes him out. Hansi Hans. Thank you very much. You're a legend. Yeah, Sitch. Very interesting. That Commander. Also very nice shooter. Streams sometimes. Probably this match too if you want to see his view. Feel free to find him on Twitch. Can try to link him in the end if you want. Yeah, very stable game. And we have another heavy tank being prepared, and I'm interested what this with this medium here with Big Bang can pull off. Because I think that's the tank that they can try and waste. And by waste I mean gain an advantage for their infantry by blasting away the enemy infantry and sneaking around the enemy tanks. I think the HTD tankers are careful enough not to get taken out by a medium tank if they're in a heavy, but who knows. Let's see here, infantry is rather dim around this medium tank, and that can become a problem for this crew. Although I think this flank's the one that Eastern Group has a good chance to push. And there goes the medium, taken out by the heavy in the distance. Why, there's even another heavy tank here on the side of HTD. They definitely have enough tanks. Let's see what Smoker here with his squad can pull off. They managed to push a little further ahead. And yeah. Eastern Group now again pushing forward. Reaching that point where they will soon have to... Well, what do I say soon? Still inside the soft cap. So shouldn't be any stress for them. And Smoker having pulled up his OP, taking out the enemy OP. Will Kellerskin get taken out though? Yes, Lifting does his job. And the OP so far so safe. Not completely though. Hydrantviller also gets taken out. Traded away by each other, and with that our spawn is off, and Smoker and his squad can build a little spearhead here for their team with Macbeth Fed on the other side too. Although tanks on the Eastern Group side, not here yet, not here yet. Let's see if they can move in and bring in some more action. And I think we see just one of these heavies doing this. Looks like it. Yeah, so I like the flank here coming up, although Smoker, look at the man. Earlier having been in Hated, now playing for Eastern Group. Preparing to break Hated's neck. Yeah, just hiding away here. Also, nice move by the man, just waiting for a good moment to plop down his OP. Or maybe until he can plop it down. While Mr. Endgegner here snuck around the back. Also, nice strategy just to hide in the hard cap. For this you will need to move a bit, but will keep pressure, and he already makes an cause the infantry marker to cause some distractions. Hated here with a wide flank with some squad leads surrounding, walking around. Now starting to have some help to push by infantry. And yeah. Smoker has been found. They still know his scent. Chabilas, Angels, Alex, Dirty Das. And 2 tanks. Ice Cop. Having to double tap Angels. There he goes down, and look at that. Tanks coming in, pushing back the infantry. Could be still the moment they decide to turn it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hated holding their front line very, very stable. Also both teams trying to surround each other slightly. But here for Eastern Group, no pressing through 2 tanks. Not if they play together like that. Ooh, and look at this. I just seen it from higher, but I'm okay. They know. Ooh, first connects. Yola Link connects his shot to the Panther there in the distance. Panther takes out the repair station with... Oh, Yola Link misses. Panther already went into cover. Please have a Stuka. Oh, that would hurt so much to have a Stuka right now. Thanks, solving this issue though by exchanging position, and let's see how the Panther here is doing. Has his rep station all safe, but very, very alone. But they really have to rebuild here. They have 1 tank here, 1 tank here. Probably they're waiting for a 3rd heavy tank to come in to try something. So playing the patience game while the infantry tries to come ahead through the hard meat grind. With Smoker here camping the bush row. And we just heard a tank bounce. It's this one here. Firing away and getting fired at from the top. And them we don't even see. Yeah, but there we see in the distance the commander is also putting markers down for the tank crews to shoot at. And ooh, disconnected, and we will fly over so we don't get distracted by the commander mark. And yeah, tank behind the bush. So all safe. But the tanks here managed to push forward. And Hated just holding on to the last points, not wanting to make any holes open at all. Combining their forces. Very, very nice. To bring in the whole thing while we have the Panther here sniping away and the Heli also sniping away. Who connects their shots better? Panther turret shot, and we have a bomber here for Eastern Group, taking out a few but not many, just slightly short of the hot point. And there we go, Stuka. Just missed the tank. That's also tough for Eastern Group. Miss those tanks and ooh. What do we have here? A Panther starting a push. Knowing one of the Hated tanks is down. But probably not knowing how many of them there are. Because he wouldn't be here if he knew he would be on the other end of the map. And the 76 on the other side of the bush here definitely knows that there is a Panther coming up. Ooh, just getting pinged, maybe in time from Magneteer. He definitely wants this tank to be known. And did the marker go through? Yes, it did. Wee, 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 wee. Very, 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 very tight for the and the other Panther snipes away as well. Now, this is a crucial moment. How does the information flow between the two tanks work? Because this could be the reason for this one to push forward and take out the heavy tank there up front. As now the tanks of Eastern Group start moving up with distance between each other. 76 there, nicely angled, but where does this tank look? Will it be enough? Yeah, he misses. 76 bounces. Oi, 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 oi. But there comes the tank from the flank, taking out the Panther tank. And there goes one more Panther, while the other one's still moving up from the back. Tank in the same position as before. They control infantry, having a stable side here. Let's see what Kellerkind can do. Khan here, getting taken out by Deshka. Yeah, the flank here with Klechak and Morisato coming in. Klechak getting taken out by Hydrantenwille. Morisato trading away Ziergeli. Ooh, and the next one. Hey, look at that, that's cheeky. He heard the shots, looked through this nice hole here. Very, very good. Good awareness from the man. Cafe Babes here. Taking out the garrison of Hated and just bringing in this circle that they're slowly and painfully building around the hard cap here to create some pressure. Oh, and this is interesting. Capital here. Crawling up. And look at that. Capital probably will have a satchel. Up here. Also a tanker repairing his tank. Tanker turned engineer and Banjo both setting up his machine gun. Who will take out the other? Rambo or Capital? Rambo wins! Yeah, let's see what's going on for Hated in the attack there, as they have some guys spotted, and it's Jax just moving up. Very tough nut to crack each other at this moment. Klejak here. Just getting taken out. Another tank there that got a rocket. Yeah, an Eastern group pulling up the next tank. The next heavy. To start and try a push with the two tanks. Just wherever we point their screen, we see a Hated tank. So that means they're either very nicely placed or there are super many of them. This magnet here pings another one. Kinda strange to see the pings, isn't it? Yeah, Hated controlling this side of the... Ooh. What did we miss? Red Zone Gary by Commander. Pushing in from the mech Adisma Metal from Eastern Group. Now preparing their OPs definitively. If they didn't pull them out yet, they will be soon. Hated's alarm bells will be ringing here with Mr. Dolphin coming in for the clutch moment. This can be very dangerous for Hated. Adisma taking out one in the hard cap. This is the moment where it's getting dangerous. We see a repair station going down. And yeah, this here. This can send chills down your spine. Because if... Oh look, there comes an airhead. Airhead though has been spotted. And now it's only a question of who spawns faster, who reacts faster. Because Metal and Adisma here in the cap, they have a real chance to bring their squad in. And make Hated lose a lot of place on the map. Also taking out the infantry here. There goes another bomber. Defense for Hated. Lying rather nice. Taking out a whole squad here. Yeah. There's two squad leads here. Not yet bringing in their people. They have their OPs further back. Probably couldn't set them down already. Adisma though still inside the hard cap. Creating pressure. Let's see what Schnittlauch versus Anjo. Schnittlauch has a chance. And there goes Torbjörgen taking out the last squad lead in the hard cap. Although the pressure is here and we see the squads from Eastern Group moving in around the flank here. As we see one tank blowing up there. I think it was a tank. Nope, it was an anti-tank gun. Yeah, the tanks of Eastern Group now double stacked. Tiger and Panther. Panther here, 2 engineers on him. That'll be interesting. Pashano of all people. That's how important this push is. They put one of their top shooters as an engineer on a tank to now finally start pushing with their tanks and try to close the circle for highlighted, although no infantry support. And with these shots, their position is known. And look at this here, the tank with Obelix here, doing a very, very nice job. They already know there is a tank coming. We have 2 people repairing. Oh, no, they were repairing, so... Yeah, Panther here, peeking, giving the first shot in. And with that being in the advantages, 76 going down into the 1-of-1. Baumi! Danke für dein Abo und hey. Ich glaube, das klärt die Frage nicht. Yeah, Magnet here repairing his tank. And with that, where did the Tiger go? Ah, Tiger already moved on. Tanks here still safe, although Martin is still here to spot the enemy tanks. Yeah, and with that, we have some cap progress in the last cap. Although Hated definitely has like 3 more tanks up their sleeve, having spawned another one already. And Eddie, thank you very much for your follow. Let's see what the Tiger here can do in the 1v1 versus the heavy tank that's behind the bush there, being repaired currently as far as it looks. There we go. Ooh, and this heavy got satcheled by some sneaky satchel man. And there we go, bump! Ooh, just barely misses the Panther. And there it goes, bomber for Eastern Group, creating some extra pressure on the cap, although Hated does the good job in defending here. And he takes out quite a few people. The heavy tank though goes down, and this is a chance for the heavies of Eastern Group to push in. I think one heavy can be spawned back, but it has to come from the middle. We see it here in the side of, on the right side of the screen, coming in. And yeah, so it's not over yet, and I think it's all riding with the infantry of Hated now, and this tank here with Lord Amiant as a gunner. Our friend here, Real Lord Inferno, welcome to the chat. And yeah, let's see what these legends here can pull off. They definitely have been dominant, but they already got a shot in. Misses though. But this means position is known, and there is 2 tanks sniping their direction. It's just a whisper. Psysonator says. And there we have 75 and 76 together taking out an OP. Yeah, I think that's the backline for now, because Hated doesn't have the problem of supplies probably, but with the timer, the cooldown of the heavy tank. And there we have Tiger coming in towards the hard cap, creating a lot of pressure here. And yeah, now they better get blasting. Enter here in the back, covering their tank, and there we have this tank fight. This is the deciding tank fight. One of the tanks there going down, I don't know which one of them it was, but it's not over yet, and we will go over to see and find out. It was the heavy tank. Guys, and for hated. What this mean? Ooh, they took out the tiger. Okay. So it's not over yet. That's just one tank they have to take out with infantry for now. And they will soon have another spawn up. But let's see what Necro here can do. This is what we have to find out. He damages the tank once. One of the shots bounces. Alter Hammer here. Coming in with satchel charges. Tank now having to defend his life here. A bit exposed to the back. There is no infantry. They're pushing towards the point currently. And with that, he needs some help. Because, yeah, look at that. Amokani. Jesus, here just spraying the tank with his machine gun. Absolute chat. But what he's doing is making it harder for them to repair it. Let's see here. Capital trading away with the guy that was there, and yeah. Ooh. Another Panther just suddenly cruising through the infantry. Hydranten really definitely in the focus of the tank. Oh, tank here also without infantry. Could do well to go help his friendly tank. Yeah, and the point here just completely surrounded. It's really tough spot for the guys here of hated. But look at that. Our play here of this tank. Can they hit it? Can they hit it? Yeah, they can! Taking out the Panther. Martin here again with an absolute clutch shot coming in, making it possible to turn the game. Very bold move by this tank crew here, and very nice one. Wow. Yeah, here just infantry was missing up here, that's why they got flanked like this. Second Panther here now taking aim to at least retreat fire on this medium tank. And can we see a hated counter push? What did just blow up there? Just a truck. Sorry. Yeah, teams brawling it out. And hated absolutely unwilling to take this, give this last punk away. But ooh, what do we have here for planes? What kind of planes? Just a drop. Yeah, I think hated should have a heavy up soon. At least I feel it in my guts, because it was a while. Yeah, there goes the Panther. That was the heavy. We were talking about. Talk about gut feeling, eh? Yeah, and now it's hated time. Heavy takes a few minutes to push up here for Eastern Group, and look at that. Look at that! Oh my god, hated, sneaking through the back, bringing two squad leads into the hard cap. Will they manage to pull the trigger? Ooh. Not spotted so far. Ivis here has a good chance of spotting it though. And yeah, first spawns here coming in. Ivis now having the ping here. And taking out one of the squad leads. He was here absolutely surrounded. And the squad here, probably with some of the stronger shooters of Hated coming in, taking out quite a few. And that's enough to start a cap. There we go. Ragnar also up. The question is, did the other squad lead manage to pull off an OP, or is it just one squad here putting the pressure on for Hated? Nope. There's a second one, plus a light tank. Ooh. Light tank, light tank, light tank. Can you hurt the medium? You have to shoot. Ooh, patience. Taking out the recon tank there. Rockets being thrown. Yeah, and whoa, what a spawn from Heavies. And what a job of his squad pushing back there. Absolutely carrying the back together with the tank here coming in for the save. And I think that's it for the light tank here. There it goes. Good job by the medium tank. Helping the infantry here defend, but it's not over. The pressure is on, and this will, for the moment, push back the attack of Eastern Group here. Let's see, did they manage to clear the backside? Yes, they did. So, Hated now with an offensive bomber coming in. Taking out a bit, but not much. Bombers always a tough thing to hit them. Absolutely beautiful, but they can bring you so much. That's why you do it all the time. Yeah. Or at least that's my opinion on it. Strong move by Ape, but that unlucky that the tank was there with this squad that reacted nicely and could bring off this second spawn. Tough. Tough not for Hated. That's really unlucky with the cap succession. And there they have. Wow. They're rocket sniping the tank. Now that must be a trusty marker on it. Wonderful. I just love what you see in these games. Also speaks of the quality of the... Oh! A bounce! It hit! Oh, look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god, what are we seeing? Oh, now comes the marker. The bomber. Just tank moving just seconds before, because he was hit by rockets from wherever. Absolutely beautiful of the team. Oh, and the tank going down here on the flank. Being taken out by a Panther pushing in. Yeah. I really wonder if one of the teams will manage to bring out the push here and finish the match out. So Ragnar here is sneaking up in front of the tank, but I think the real question is this flank here. If they manage to push it in a quick succession with the tank, they have a chance to bring in their stuff closer. Otherwise, I see it as a stalemate, except if Ragnar here can do something about it. I think that's an OP going up for Ragnar. Let's see another of these rocket snipes. Also coming in with a Lux on the flank. And the Panther there for Eastern Group gets taken out by the enemy. Heavy tank in the distance. With that, Hated should be able to hold down their last point and make one more point. To be pending on how the game with the circle goes. Even their standings in the placing as bit. Let's see. Jesus, reacting nicely. Very, very bold healing by the man. Then he comes down as bit. What a legend. Oh. Oh, the tank just saves himself by a second. Satchel doesn't go on. And there they go. Wow. Yeah, looks here, creating a lot of pressure. The Hate squad in the attack just got taken out. Yeah, and I think Hated on the push. Now they have to. That's their moment, that's their chance. And they start capping. Soft cap pressure. Looks absolutely going bonkers. While Rapunzel here misses his shot. But soon takes him out. Takes cover. Takes out another anti-tank. Saving the tank for now. But this looks here under serious pressure. No pun intended. And yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Looks shouldn't go anywhere. As far as it looks. And Hate now again with two heavy tanks. Pushing on. But here infantry is missing. Tank now here. Being in a tricky position. Has to react nicely. Enemy tanks, none around. And the Lux finally blows up there in the background. We saw the explosion. But I want to know, Hated, 30 seconds, can they start capping? We have a squad here on the side with King and Co. pushing in and they start to cap. Can they retake this point? Can they make one more point? Can they bring themselves a chance for the third place? It's looking rather bitter for them. But they continue. Not with this spawn though. Eastern Group's like, nope, our point. So yeah. Alex teased does. Thanks, Palmyfield. Yeah, what a wonderful game by the two teams. Tanks here forcing to retreat, just slightly late with the push. And while we give you the tank view here, we'll get this absolutely brutal line of Hated. We will quickly have a look into the points. Crusader for Eastern Group with 82. Jesus for SKC/hated with 74, Ege Pizza Mozzarella with 73 on the artillery, Cafe Bags with 69, nice, Morisato with 65, also from Eastern Group, and Zuko with 64, also from Eastern Group. And we see tanks receiving fire. But there shouldn't be too much here. And I think it was an absolutely beautiful game. We will get a small comment of the commander afterwards. Yeah, and GG to both teams. Very calm in some parts of the game, but that's because it was super controlled. And super safely played on the side here. I think on both sides. And yeah, that's it. GG. We'll go back to the start screen and see Sich, commander of Eastern Group, will come visit us in our stream. And yeah, for now, GG. And a nice game. Talk. There we go. What a game, guys. I think we will have a quick look towards the card and yeah, see what happened. Let's start at the midpoint. I think Eastern Group just... the truck snipe they had on one of the trucks that was supposed to go to checkpoint. Yeah, what should you say? As soon as the barrier went down, it was like, poof, truck gone. Big problem for Hated for sure, as that's 18 guys if the truck was full. So that's very tough, and that's people you don't get back. So tough luck with checkpoint, I should say. Although they pulled up nice control afterwards. Around the top, they had a nice push in. Around here, they had a nice push in where they managed to move in. But just this center push here, that was inexistent for the start. That's why Eastern Group managed to take the point. And after that, it's a very calm and controlled game for Hated. Losing the second point, I think, was due to a strong tank push from Eastern Group coming in that they just didn't have covered. They had a huge tank supremacy on the top side of the map, basically on the high ground. But Eastern Group was just was just curious enough to pull all their tanks into a push into Masondy Creek in a direct push together with the infantry who managed to meat grind their way forwards. And with this push in between the houses, they managed to shoot out the cap and take control without Hated being able to respond in time to take it back. And afterwards, it was a stalemate for very long. I think almost until the end. We had two moments where we had a very good push from Eastern Group here that just managed to put people close from the front and from the back with a red zone garrison that went unspotted. But Hated shooters there were very proficient in coming in and taking out the guys. So that's that. And afterwards, there was a big fiasco on both sides for the tanks, trading away on the side of Hated, probably more on cooldown because they played a very stable game for quite a while. where Eastern Group was a bit low on resources at some point, but held themselves very, very stable and managed to put some great pressure onto the point with some nice pushes. They used their resources definitely and tried to gain this advantage. And yeah, let's see if we can get Sich on. I will text him right now. Yeah, guys. In the meantime, write what you think of the game in the chat. I won't be able to react to it because it will only happen in half an hour from now that I'm saying this for me. But yeah, let's see. Let's text the man. There he is. Absolutely interesting game for sure. And yeah, let's see. He is writing Stuptai Kanalu. There he is. Привет, Сич.
Привет.
Хорошая игра, Чичи.
GG. Спасибо.
Можешь комментировать на каком языке хочешь, если по-русски я перевожу. Если
Я могу и
по-английски, я
по-английски,
счастлив. Давай.
Basically, GG to HTD, HTD. That was a hard map for us because we have bad point layout for us, in my opinion, because 3 out of 5 points was on the south side of the map, and no diagonal points, and we supposed to push directly towards enemy point, which was open field, 80% for our infantry, and we could not deal with these fields for a long time. We also couldn't push some additional areas like yellow roads northeast of the points mostly, and we struggled for a long time in this area, but and we couldn't manage to push closer to enemy 5 point. So, and we just decided to hold up to 4-1 situation. So yeah, that was a hard game for us in general.
Yeah, GG. Was very interesting to watch. I think both teams had a very nice game, and thank you for coming by. Do you wanna greet any friends from other clans while you're here? Before you go.
Every Russian speaking clan in our Helatus small Helatus community which could possibly watch this game. Yeah. That's all I could say.
Nice. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for giving on comment. Хорошего вечера. И до скорого.
Спасибо.
Спасибо
Тебе
большое.
тоже.
Да,
Давай.
пока. So that's from the commander of Eastern Group, guys. Very interesting to hear what he's saying. Yeah, I think that's literally very tough for the infantry with this open. He's absolutely right there. And yeah, thank you guys very, very much for watching. And I think we just have to have a look now on how the whole thing is looking in the website there for ECL, because Eastern Group made 4 points, which means, let's have a look. Which means the circle can't catch up to them, which means they're on 2nd place. So GG. And with Hated making 1 point, that puts them behind circle, depending on how this game went. And I think with the stream running out, we will see how this one will go in the other stream that's going on and being streamed currently by the Deer. Let's see who's streaming it. by the dear Ele, no, Centurion Gaming and Berserker. So Berserker on Twitch, you will find him. And yeah, match should be over simultaneously. Circle Cerberus. Interesting to see how this one will have turned out. But for now, I thank you guys very, very much for watching. I thank you for your follows, Noobmaster, Eddie Coltet, and Amokai. Also, thank you very much, Baumi and Amokai, for your follows / bits. And yeah, we will raid on. See you guys next time. Bye bye. See you.